the past.
Yeah, I see that he could be in shape, but his body just, you know, sometimes you can lag through training and everything is so easy you don't push yourself anymore. I think he's had one of those deals. Probably not up for this guy.
Well, he was originally scheduled to fight Darrin Van Horn. Thornton is father.
Thornton just doesn't seem to have that attitude from the first bell. Good right hand.
Landed. Trading shots to the body, and Toney comes back upstairs to wing the left hook across the chin of Thornton. Another left hook lands for James Toney. Tony Thornton, not phased, comes back with double rights.
The canvas to wake a guy like that up.
Well, that has been the pattern. Against lesser opposition, he is sometimes indifferent in his...
When you're in the middleweight...
You know, earlier I mentioned how intelligent Toney was, and you're watching him here follow his corners.
There's the chance for the uppercut, and Toney throws it, but... Pretty even matchup so far. Both guys showing counter-punching and landed 40 of them.
Toney's got a real stiff jab, unusually stiff for him these days.
James Toney standing straight and right. Good right hand across the top.
Get off his head, get off his head.
The thing that you only fight for the title maybe once in a lifetime.
Fast combinations have been passed out to everyone in the audience, and those plastic clappers en masse make the sound you're hearing. Referee Sam Williams showing us the hole in James Toney's beginning of round 4. An uppercut or a left hook, you have a lot of options coming off of it.
You bump and do it.
There's a right hand by Toney. A lot of leather in this round. Both fighters looking pretty sharp.
This is, you know, it's world-class stuff.
Okay.
To indicate anything other than that.
I think the referee may have to step in.
Now, what do you mean by that, George?
All night he's not able to land 2 good shots.
Solid left hand by Thornton.
And I think he...
Well, something has happened to James Toney because suddenly he doesn't throw. Maybe he was playing possum as he tries to break out with a combination and catches Thornton.
Should have fought in the first round. Get wild.
Let's see if we can show you that punch that landed right on the eye and turned.
Tony's trainer told him to do the 1, 2, 3, but Toney doesn't like the waist shots. He's waiting until he can see the 1, 2, 3. He seems to function good if you throw punches right by the book.
I think you're right, George. James Thornton, or I should say Tony Thornton, isn't going away.
No, he's got to go away and get himself and get dethroned the champion by being wild.
Got a left hook in there. Trunks. He's the man who, in the biggest moment of his career, floored Michael Nunn with one sensational left hook. And stepped up from contender to...
So he started to put other things like the shuffle and fast hand movement just so the crowd would not lose interest in what he was doing.
What an outstanding counter-puncher James Toney is, George. I mean, even though he takes that left hand over and immediately deciphering what his next punch should be.
But the crowd kind of loses interest because they don't something else with his show. Thornton is making a mistake of when Toney gets him a good shot, I'll hit you back. It's never...
Well, George, you didn't go for it.
I did. I had a piece. Now, Tony's corner told him to get out
before. Do you suppose Bill Miller is interested in pleasing the crowd?
Good right hand, a straight right hand by Tony. He'll be out of gas in one round. Thornton, who spent so many years and hours in the gym, you can't stand around and just jab and trade jabs. You got to put power in there.
Left hook by James Toney hurts. Thornton standing still on the ropes. Now tries to right hand and another left. James Toney.
This is one of the biggest, cleanest punches he's landed in the fight. A left hook right in here. And this is his best or most dramatic rally. And it looked like he had Thornton in trouble, but Thornton was just trying to weather that fierce little storm.
And Thornton went for the fake, which means something is hurting somewhere.
Well, or it could simply mean that since Tony's never faked him before.
Going the distance, he likes to punish his opponents across the distance.
Tony heating up again, and Thornton comes right back at him. Crowd gets a rare treat to appreciate the level of boxing artistry they've been watching, and it is considerable.
Now, early on, Tony was able to get enough hooks to the body, takes a lot of heat off those punches.
Three-punch combination by Tony, tried to finish off with the right hand.
It's not going to look nice.
Right hand across the top landed for Tony. Thornton seemingly able to hurt the other. With the left hook, we're set up, jab, right hand, then left hook.
And he could do it like no other. Maybe Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh.
Nobody does it every time.
But it made it so interesting. There's that right hand.
They will finish to a chorus of boos in Tulsa.
But Tony did try for a knockout on several occasions. This guy's tough that he's fighting.
Like I said, a 12 round.